Let me know if you're new here and where you're watching from. My name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States to help y'all secure legal status. Okay, so let's get to it. Um, 6 scenarios where you need to contact immigration attorney, and some of y'all been hearing me say this every day, and I think you just need another reminder. Okay, RFE, request for evidence. The government wants more information. Now they don't say mandatory on it, but I mean, if you want to get approved, you gotta reply back, okay? And by the way, yes, they give you some like generic boilerplate checklist, and they say, "Oh, if you have any children, they want a birth certificate." Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course you would give them a birth certificate of your child if you had one. I know these days I know for the last 5 years, had friends that have difficulty, and also clients have difficulty having kids, and some of y'all don't want kids. Please know this: please do not bring a child to the world because you think it's going to be better for USCIS. Not necessarily, okay? Um, because not everyone's qualified to be a parent. All right, so you have 84 days to reply back to USCIS. You might think, oh, that's about 3 months, but life gets busy. That's one reason why you have an attorney. Okay, so even if you don't have an attorney now, but you receive a request for evidence like tomorrow, or also NOID, or you receive an interview letter, it's okay. You can contact us. We'll be happy to help you. We'll see if it can work out. But don't be one of those clients that say, I gave you everything, John. Well, no, if we still ask you for something, then you haven't. Okay, guys? So please work with your attorney. I'm I know a lot of great attorneys. Don't fucking give them a hard time, okay? They're trying to help you out. Now, there are some bad attorneys. The bad ones are probably not even talking to you, right? If you got an attorney talking to you, a law firm talking to you, then please cooperate with them, okay? I talk to my friends all the time. They complain about this client, that client. It's like, come on, let's work together, guys, okay? We don't got time. We're trying to speed things along, all right? So, NOID. Scenario number two, where you definitely need to contact immigration attorney. I don't know why this camera's dark. I need to call my tech support, production support here. NOID, you have 30 days or less to reply. Imagine a scenario. I hope you don't get annoyed, but imagine a scenario like you have a lawyer, you contact them, and the dude's retired or the gal retired. They don't answer the phone, and they don't call you back for like a week or two, and then you're like halfway done from the response time, like 15 days left. Look, I mean, I don't know. There's probably very few law firms and clients that can work together in less than 2 weeks to respond to your note. Okay, so go ahead and take a screenshot or click the follow button on a respective channel. Um, there it is. There's the contact information right there, guys, just in case you need it. We're in a base out of Houston, Texas. All right. I see some questions. So tap tap tap. Thank you for aggressively tapping. I really appreciate it. You don't have to send me any gifts. No roses. No heart. No heart. What do you call that? Roses or donuts. My wife wouldn't like that. So first question of the day here. UK, welcome back. If someone's gone to jail for like 20 to 25 years ago, should they travel as a green card holder? I mean, as long as it didn't trigger an admissibility, then yeah, you can still travel. Um, but it depends on the crime. So yeah, that's a tricky part. Even though you may be approved for residency in America and you had some kind of criminal history in the past, that's a great question, UK. Thank you for asking. It doesn't necessarily mean that you could travel. So completely understand the question because you have the grounds of inadmissibility when you try to come back in. Okay, so I know it could be confusing. You were still allowed to get residency even though you had certain crimes, crime A, but then you leave. It's a different legal analysis. Okay, so yeah, you definitely want to contact immigration attorney about that. Hey, clavicular. Hope you're doing well. All right, welcome in. Let's see. If anyone wants to join, you're welcome to. Hey, beautiful. What's going on? Hey, good morning, Tasha. or yeah, almost afternoon here. Sam, are they working on asylum from Morocco? The USCIS agency, for some reason, historically delays the processing of asylum cases, regardless of the pause or whatnot with USCIS. Historically, they're slow. We file lawsuits, mandamus lawsuit based on a number of different types of cases, and asylum is included in that. And then we wait minimum 4 years to file asylum, mandamus based on asylum. So yeah, we're gonna force them to work on it. Okay, whether it's that or petition taking too long or adjustment of status. Let's see here. Welcome in, guys. How long are bona fide determination taking? You know what? I don't know. I don't sugarcoat things. I'm not sure. We don't track that. We don't track that. We just track receipt notices and interview notices. Okay, let me scroll back up. AR, can you travel after applying for citizenship? Yeah, you can in general. You don't have to be a citizen to travel, but I don't know your specific situation. It is just a little housekeeping here. It is difficult for me to answer travel questions because I got to ask you like 10 questions, you know? So I do recommend to schedule a meeting with us with an attorney if you have a travel question. Like if you're just asking in general, then come on. But if you actually have a plan to travel, then yeah, schedule a meeting. Okay? Because I would hate for you to like pay us a strategy session fee, but you're not actually trying to travel. So welcome in. Uh, Clavicular asks, can you do one of the fingerprint cards with USS instead of in-person biometrics? No, not that I'm aware of. Hashimi, what are the risk of ESTA overstay? So you can still adjust status if you enter with ESTA, but y'all, I mean, it's just like you got to pre-plan your life essentially. Like, I mean, actually, I can't say this out in the public domain, but you have to have a plan. Let's just put it that way. If you don't have a sponsor, then I don't recommend overstaying. Okay, I'm supposed to not recommend in general. Wink, wink. Okay, so but yeah, we have plenty of clients that have overstayed their visa or ESTA and able to adjust their status. Now, just because it's a Form 485 doesn't mean everyone can adjust status because you don't know the law, right? So there's certain scenarios. Ron's waiting for RFE decision for 1 year now. 751 application. Oh, how long has your case been pending? I feel like you asked me this before, or someone else did. If your case has been pending for 3 or 4 years with a 71, then and you've been waiting this 1 year just after what RFE, yeah, it's probably time to file a lawsuit. Okay. Amber, do you think about EB2? I don't know what you're asking. Do we handle that? Yes. Uh, Gonzalez, I need a little bit more context here to be able to speak on what you're mentioning. Kindly talk about the crimes that one get denied. I need more info. All right, let's get someone on live. I think some people. There we go. This thing's tiny. I'm using my phone, so it's different. I'm like having this get in real close here. Okay, Hashimi. I think I may have just answered a question. Let's see. Hello,
Hey, hi.
welcome in.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I hope you're doing well, attorney. Thank you for pulling me up.
sure.
I basically I post my question online. It's just my wife and my children. They're British citizens. They have overstayed their ESTA, and I'm a green card holder. So if you can give me a little information on my situation, what should I do? What is best for me? I appreciate that.
You're a green card holder, and you say your spouse
Yeah,
over.
my spouse and my two children, they are British citizens,
Uh huh.
and they have overstayed their ESTA.
Uh huh. And is it too late? Like the I-94 expired?
Well, it's been almost 3 years that they have overstayed.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, because you're not a citizen of the United States yet. I don't recommend. You should not file the 485 application. Not yet. Okay.
Okay, so that means I have to wait until I become a citizen.
Yeah, but do you know why?
Well, so
I could tell you why, but I want to know what you know. You know.
well, the problem was that when I came, I didn't have much information. I had this attorney who messed up all my documentations and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I made a complaint against her too, but
Uh-huh.
now I think it's too late because she gave me the wrong advice, saying that yes, your wife and children may get their green cards, even if I'm a green card holder. That's why I brought them in, and they stayed for their I-130 approval, and that
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately didn't get approved either. So I have
Oh,
filed another I-130, and I'm waiting for that.
okay.
Uh, so
Yeah.
I really don't know where should I, like from here, what should I do? What is
Uh-huh.
going to happen to my wife and my children is quite scary at this time.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah. Um, for sure. I mean, yeah, these days, this past year has been frightening for a lot of people. So I-130, filing I-130 is fine, but strategy-wise, I would have may have waited. But you already filed it. It's how long has it been pending so far?
it's been only 1 month. I recently filed that.
Okay. Yeah. Normally, I wouldn't file it when you're a resident and your family's here because it's going to take a long time anyway. It's usually like 15, 24 months. And so, and then you have to, and then when ready for adjustment of status is when you become a U.S. citizen. And here's the legal reason why. It's because when you file as a citizen for your family, then in like your children also under 18 or 21 at the time of filing, then everyone's considered immediate relative, meaning overstaying the time and the days of overstay is waived. But you as a resident, it's not waived, right? So that's why you cannot file 45. If you file 485 too early, which it sounds like you have not, that's good. It will trigger eventually to go to court, okay? Because they said you done fucked up, and here you go, gotta go to court.
Okay.
So do not file 45, even if you talk to someone else and they encourage you. Do not do it until you become a U.S. citizen. Okay, that just saved you like $10,000 right there, to be honest. So I
I
mean,
appreciate it. Thank you
you're
so
all
much.
right. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. And in all seriousness, I'm being serious because it's because like we just help someone. It's time and time again, almost every other week, someone's in this kind of scenario. Someone did file 45. They actually had an attorney before. I'll call you out, client, if you're listening. Um, that attorney before that attorney actually did what they needed to do, and then this client had talked to someone else, talked to a notary. And it's like it's like y'all are dating with like you're not actually dating, but you know how you're like, oh, you like what they say. You're like, yeah, okay, this notario said that they can give me an interview in America, they can get me an EAD, but you gotta really think, hmm, why did this attorney say I'm not eligible to do that? Why did I file a waiver? Okay. Now I really try not to give my client a hard time, but there's some of y'all that done fucked up and already filed. First of all, you wasted the government fee, and then so that's a couple G almost. Then you get referred to immigration court. That's going to be another 10 G's. Okay, or if you want to done it correctly with a lawyer, right? So yeah. So please go ahead and give us a follow if you appreciate this information. So and so don't worry, you can click the plus sign even if you have a lawyer. Don't worry. All right. I know they're talking about me because I share too much information. I'm happy to share with you all. All right, back to the lesson board. I'll get the next person on soon. If you think your case is delayed, your gut tells you that you think your case is delayed, don't worry. Give us a call. We won't charge you to let you know that no, you gotta wait, or call us back in 2 months. My team tries their best to contact people back after like we say, oh, it's going to be 2 months from now, then we'll be ready to go. Well, please call us because we get a lot of inquiries and my team is tired. To be honest, I've been tired for at least a year because of the orange guy. So we'll be happy to let you know. I share a chart with my team to let them know like when cases are more likely to be ready. Can't promise you, but more likely to be ready to file a lawsuit. It's called mandamus lawsuit. We love to do it. So number four scenario. I kind of briefly mentioned it earlier. If you get an interview notice and you're like, damn, I can't get home my lawyer, and I paid him all the goddamn fees already. Excuse my language. Sorry. What we do here at Green Card Guys is to prepare you for the interview. We send you the list of 130 plus questions beforehand. We invite you to a meeting with us with an attorney, not with an assistant, not with a paralegal, okay? Because we want to make sure, not just the question wise, but you are comfortable. I know it might sound silly for some of y'all, but some of y'all get a little nervous, okay? We're gonna help you to get rid of those butterflies as much as possible beforehand, okay? In fact, I've trained my attorneys to scare the hell out of y'all during our prep session, so when you go to interview, you're in the right mindset, okay? All right, let's get the next. So consider me a coach, basically, I suppose. You're welcome, Sam. Happy to help. Let me see. Oh, I should have asked him. I meant to ask Hashimi if why his first I-130 was denied. And so that's something we can help with, in terms of our legal services. Look, if you got denied, actually that's scenario number 5. You got 30 days or less to file a 290B, um, or consider refiling. You don't have to refile within 30 days. We really would probably prefer a little bit more time to make sure we get everything properly gathered and then vet it and then file it. Some of y'all sent us like 100 pages or 100 documents. You're like, yeah, 50 of them are not relevant. So, anyways, let's get the next person on. Sandy, and then on deck is Ruth C. All right, hope y'all doing well. I think I'll be here for another 10 minutes. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the plus sign on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Go ahead and click follow, whatever you guys call it. Subscribe. Man, it is hard to keep track of. Okay, so yeah, if you're new here, I can tell it because please don't copy and paste the questions because that makes me scroll more and then that annoys the hell out of me, to be honest. So let's you and it's okay. You didn't know that. If you don't do your own live show, you wouldn't know this. And I'm on a phone, so it's like even smaller to. Okay, Ruth C. There we go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, welcome back. How can I help you?
Thank you so much. So I have a question. Thank you so much for doing this. I have a question. So when when I filled my 485,
Mm-hmm.
I-485,
Mm-hmm.
there's a section where they asked, "Have you ever been denied a visa or something like that?"
Uh-huh.
So if someone has ever filed a um, and did not put it, is you considered a petition or a visa? And if you omitted it, what should you do?
You talking about the U visa, victim of a crime application?
Yes,
Was that denied? That wouldn't be when it says if you've been denied entry, then that's
it was
literally it.
denied. It was denied. The U was denied, but I
Yeah, but that's
wasn't sure
that's so
if it
that's
was
different.
both.
That's
Okay,
that's when it says have you been denied entry, that means like at the border.
okay,
Uh-huh. Or if
okay,
you've been denied a visa, then that means like if you've been at the consulate or embassy. So U visa, is different. I know the name of it can be a little confusing, but you filed an application, so it's different.
Okay.
That's in the
Yeah, I think
states.
I was worried that I didn't report it. They were asking you, have you ever done this? Have you ever done this? So I just couldn't see a space to report that. And I was thinking maybe they would think I'm hiding
Hmm.
something. Yeah.
Hmm. If you don't mind me asking, or if you're able to share, why was your U visa denied?
Because someone else signed it. A Title 9 officer signed it instead of a police officer.
Oh, who was that? Someone like another police officer signed it?
No, Title 9 ex officer on a
Title Nine.
campus, in the campus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be. Uh, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, it has to be someone who. Oh, yeah, and it's not any police officer. It has to be someone specifically designated at that police department. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I've known a law firm because it's online that forged an officer's name, and I knew who that cop was. Actually, I said, "Bro, did you?" He was like, "Yeah, I found out after he had to get investigated, uh, had to be a witness." So, yeah, that's very unfortunate. So, thanks for asking. But were you able to refile it?
I couldn't pursue the appeal just because I got other status.
Oh,
So
okay.
and
So, okay.
yeah, and and again, it requires me to go back to where it happened and get a police report, and it's just too much.
Mm,
So
okay. Well, it's the
I
U
have
visa takes
other
a long time
status.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I
okay.
have other status. I was just worried that because I didn't report it on the 485, it would look as if I'm hiding something, but I wasn't sure where to report that.
Yeah, that one's okay. For the question you asked me, that one is a separate situation, different situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, we got some updates here from North Face. The court hired 33 judges yesterday. No one to San Francisco yet. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Um, and actually, I saw a post from another attorney that had a case approved. I don't remember what kind of case, but a court case that was granted for relief. So when we say relief, it's at a court that's for resident status, and that was granted by a military judge. So don't give up, guys. You never know. In general, the concern about having military judges or military attorneys being immigration judges, uh, it's similar what for elections of judges in general. There are some people who put their name in the hat to be a judge, and they don't know a fucking thing about that area law. Be careful about that. Please, if you are a U.S. citizen, research your candidates, especially the judges and the attorney general and the governor and yeah, senator, yeah, pretty much every position. Come on, please. Yeah, because between attorneys, we all complain like, "Oh, why is this person a judge?" Uh, but it's y'all voters, okay? Please research. Don't select someone just because it shows Democrat, Libertarian, purple, red, blue. Please do some research, like for 5 seconds at least. But yeah, the general concern is that if they don't know that area law, then they're more likely not to be able to like issue a proper decision. So that's a concern for immigration court. But hey, and all right, next person, let's get Boundless, and after Boundless is Osman. All right, all right. I don't know if you're still here, so I'm gonna go ahead and uh, uh I clicked on the name. Sometimes I click and maybe y'all popped out. So let me go ahead and North Face. You asked if your attorney charges you that amount. I can't say numbers out loud. They'll ban me from the platform. And don't reply to emails. Can you change attorney and ask for refund? Um, yeah, that's not good. I mean, we try our best. Look, it's difficult. We try our best to reply to clients within 24 hours ish, of course. There's always an ish to that number. And sometimes we delay because we just don't have that information ready, like all put together nice and neat in an email, format, or we need to talk to another team member, coordinate to receive all information. So basically, we don't provide you like a half-ass answer. You know what I mean? We want to provide you the full thing. Um, but I suspect that you mean like they have not replied to you at all, and it's been several weeks. Yeah, that's certainly a problem. Can you get a refund? It would probably depend on obviously number one, the contract and the trigger timing. So for us, it's very limited scenario that you get a refund because as soon as you sign and pay, we hit the ground going. Like we're gonna start working on your case. We don't fucking delay. Okay. If there's any delay, it's because of the client. Okay. Because we have a system or workflow. But so here's the thing. You check I mean, you can let me know or if the case has not been filed at all, and I would say there's a possibility to get a refund. But if it's not been filed, but you may have discussion with that law firm, say like, well, they prepared ABC and they're about to file it for you. Okay, then show me how it's almost ready, right? Like almost ready to me means like the forms are prepared, the evidence is organized. So, and so anyway, that's a great question because we do have a guide, complimentary guide with a list of like 5 questions. All right, 5 questions on at least 5 questions to ask any attorney. Really, it doesn't have to be just immigration. Um, so I know it might seem strange to say, "Well, here's this complimentary guide," but you should when you contact more than one law firm, you should ask these questions like, "How soon are you going to file my case? What's the best way to contact you? How soon should I expect to receive a response?" Because for us, although yes, we do have phone lines, it is more efficient if you email us. Because if you call us, we actually don't do call transfers because our legal team has a time block schedule, like kind of like school. You know, at least in high school, the high school I went to is time blocked. So, or what do they call it, block scheduling. So anyway, we do some kind of something kind of similar. So hopefully that helps. Hey, Ella Jack, Fatu Berry, thanks for asking. Do I have any upgrade about or update? No, no update on the pauses or travel ban. Those cases in court are still ongoing. And I think one group of attorneys is waiting for more people to join up. Like we're waiting for more people to join up too. So if you're interested in joining the lawsuit, it is better to for reduced fee for more people to join. So if you're interested, go to my bio. There is the link in the bio. There is a email icon after enter that uh, URL, the email icon. They just type in subject line, join lawsuit, and then my team will eventually share information with y'all. Okay. um, Let me scroll back up. God, using my phone is Taro Rabbit. Your fiance got picked up on Monday, Phoenix, and is being deported. Can you share more about that, Taro Rabbit? Can you join live? What do you mean deported or detention center? Not just, but all right. Take care, Sam. Hey, Mohammed Alagan. You have issues with the embassy in Nigeria concerning your file. Okay, you want to join live and share with me? Okay, let's get yeah, Boundless. I clicked on your name before. Okay, let's see if it works now. Osman is on deck, and then Terror Rabbit. Hi, Boundless. Hi, Boundless. Can you hear me?
Hi, John Ting. Can you
Well,
hear me?
yes.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you so much for the amazing work you're doing to help all of us here.
Sure.
So I had a quick question relating to the traffic ticket somewhere in 2022.
Okay.
And this is an adjustment of status through marriage. And was wondering, when you're filling the I-48-5, there's a section where have you been cited before or something?
Uh-huh.
I was wondering if it's okay to declare it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I recommend even traffic tickets to bring it up. Like in the past with the Biden administration, not a big deal. But,
Yeah.
with the Trump administration, the first term, 2017 to 2020, they were making people to even put the letters NA for not applicable. So they're very picky on purpose. So
Okay.
yeah, most offices don't care, but if they're required to check it, then they have to, give you a hard time about it. So yeah, if you have a traffic ticket from the past, of course, number one, make sure it's resolved. There's
It's
no warrant.
resolved.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's 2022 paid already.
All right,
Yeah.
great. So yeah, I would still
Also,
mention it.
also following up on that same section, under the list of questions in that same section, there's also another part that says, "Have you pleaded guilty?" Or does it fall into that category?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Under the same section whereby it asks you whether you've been cited before, I think 4 or 5 questions later on, you also asked if you've pleaded guilty to something before in the immigration court or something. Yeah, but I felt like that wasn't within that same category of being given a speeding ticket. I don't know whether you know the question exactly. That
Yeah, I remember on the 485 application. I don't remember if it says. I know it says have you pled guilty, but I don't know if it says like no contest because usually traffic
Okay.
tickets kind of a no contest situation that most
Okay.
people do. So if it doesn't include no contest in that guilty question, then
Yeah.
I wouldn't check mark yes for the traffic ticket
Okay.
situation.
Okay.
But yeah, I know the question. Have you been cited, charged, or
Yeah.
convicted? That would be yes for traffic tickets. So cited is like a citation. So
Citation.
all right,
Okay.
yeah, I hope that
All
helps.
right.
Have you filed your application?
Yeah, I'm still gathering the documents, so hopefully,
Okay,
if I
good.
need any legal
Sure.
backup, I'll reach out to you. Yeah.
All right.
So
Sounds
much.
good,
Yeah.
Sunflower. Or what did I say,
Appreciate.
Sunflower? I saw someone else, Sunflower. Sounds good, Boundless. All right. Wish you the best.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
Bye
You
bye.
too.
Alrighty, guys. Is there a new feature on TikTok that can like do sounds? I heard someone else doing this. Uh, hmm, maybe I don't have the feature. I'm not cool enough. Sounds like people laughing or joking. Interesting. All right. Anyways, all right. Let me get the next person on. Oh, sounds on live talks. Is that 3 little buttons? There's claps too on the. Sorry, I'm trying to learn TikTok on the go. It's been like 3 years. I never even knew about this until I saw someone else do it. Oh, I think I found it. Sound effects. That is cool. Okay, cool. Well, claps to y'all for asking the questions, for hanging out here. Okay. Um, some of y'all have been trying to join every time I'm alive, and I appreciate that. You just never know what you learn. I mean, I try to have like the lesson plan to share information consistently, just in case you forget it about next time. So okay, sorry, I'm like multitasking. Okay, Osmond and then Taro Rabbit and then EA. Hello, how you doing, Osmond? Okay, let's get the next person on just in case. In the meantime, Taro Rabbit.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so Monday, my fiance, he went to work and ICE raided his place of business and took him into custody. The only text message I got was ICE, and his phone was turned off. Never heard, seen nothing from him. I called everyone, called the Phoenix Police Department, reported him missing. 24 hours later, he did call me. He is in Imperial Detention Center in California, South California. And he's telling me that they're going to deport him. Now, the
Uh-huh.
reason that they're deporting him is because he works in construction, okay?
Okay.
And he was in between residences because we were planning on buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was out of town, I did not add him to my lease. It was a very new
Okay.
proposal. So we were newly engaged. And
Okay.
right after we got engaged at Christmas, he went back out of town for work. So he's telling me that he doesn't necessarily want to fight the deportation, that being deported, because he doesn't want to be in this prison for as long as some of these other people have been in there. But my fear is because in China right now, it's a holiday. I don't know when they're going to be able to get him on a plane there, or how deportation works, or what I'm looking at here.
Well, does he have have you talked to an attorney already to see if he's even qualified to stay?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well,
Because he told me that he'd rather be deported than spend another day in this prison.
Well, that's completely understandable for sure. But if
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but if someone's eligible, possibly eligible, so how? Okay, what year did he enter America? Do you know that?
What year did he come?
Uh-huh.
I'm not for certain on that. I can't answer that truthfully.
No worries. Well, don't worry. I'm not an immigration officer, but how long have you been with them? I guess
We've been together since October.
October 2025. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do you know if he's filed any application, even before being with you?
Filed what sort of application? He was here on a work visa. So he had a 2-year work visa that I do know of. And he was
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. He 2-year work visa. Then he likely has he may have filed asylum a long time ago. And you're saying from China? That's most likely asylum.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, so sorry, let me write this in. Okay, so do you know anything about the asylum application in terms of, did he mention like, oh, I'm waiting for the interview or have a court date?
No, as far as I knew, he was fully good to go. The only issue is because they picked him up in between his residencies. That would be the only reason, is because he doesn't actually have a valid residence. Because when he was working, he's an electrician, right?
Okay.
So they go out on job bids. They bid for jobs and he goes where the job is. So
Right.
we live in Dallas,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
he was working in Phoenix.
Gotcha. Okay.
If that makes any sense. And they pay for his hotel room, they pay for his food, all of that stuff.
I don't think that's the reason we picked up. We just what ICE is doing is that, well, first of all, ICE doesn't care who they pick up, but they are also intentional, unfortunately, to arrest people who already have an asylum application pending, which is a waste of government time. It's not efficient because people are waiting for the interview, but they're saying, "Oh, we're going to make it faster because if they're detained, then they're more likely going to have the court hearing sooner." So, have you had a chance to talk to him almost daily, or how's that?
Yeah, we talk daily, but it's very short because he has to pay for his phone calls.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what access to money he has.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how, like, sometimes they make you work for the money in order to use that money for phone calls. Like, they're not going to let you have access to your Visa or your debit account,
Okay.
So
You should be able to, by the way, you should be able to add money to the commissary account. I think it's what they call it. But here's the thing about attorneys. We also set up like a video call with the detainee or client, and yeah, you don't have to pay extra for that. So in that sense, but we need to find out, because I'll give you an example. We have a client that recently detained in El Paso from Minneapolis. Freaking within 24 hours got transferred to El Paso. We filed for bond, and we filed for bond for her because she entered with a visa. So everyone's situation is different. Do you know if he entered with a visa?
I do not know that answer. We never really had that in depth of a discussion because we didn't
Mhm.
think, honestly, we never thought that this would happen to us.
Okay. When
You
you
know,
talk to him next conversation, you're gonna have a
Mhm.
very intentional conversation. It's like,
Okay.
honey, do you want my fucking help or not? Because I'm talking to this guy on TikTok and he needs some answers. I need the A number. I need to know
I
his
have
date of
that.
birth, which I hope you have that one.
I have
And then
that.
I need to know like a little bit more detail about the asylum. Not saying like, oh, he fled China because of this reason. More like, maybe month and year that he filed it. Does he have a copy? Like, do you live together currently or in the past? I mean,
Well,
like
we were
you have his
going to live together, but
okay.
like I said, we got engaged over Christmas, and
October,
he let
okay,
go of
December.
his place where he lived. He let go of his
So
apartment,
his stuff is
and
with
he was
you?
going to move in with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like his belongings, paperwork might be at where you live?
His paperwork is not where I live. His paperwork
Okay.
is at his old residence in Allen,
Oh, okay.
Texas, because he had a lease there
Uh-huh.
that he let go of when we got engaged because he was planning on moving in here. But we
Right.
were just kind of in limbo. We didn't have enough time during the Christmas holiday
Yeah,
to
yeah.
file
No
that
worries.
paperwork.
So you gotta focus him on how did he enter the United States with a visa,
Mhm.
like visitor visa or something else or nothing. So because that would help us or any other law firm to know, are we gonna file for bond or are we gonna do habeas? So that when someone's detained. And so
Right.
that's the sixth option I have here when y'all can contact an attorney to help. So, I mean, yeah, it will cost money, of course, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, he might, some people want the fighting chance, but some people say, oh, they're just going to go back. And it's like, if you have an option, you might as well try, right? I mean, but
Right.
I don't know.
My
Just
thought
depends on
was,
y'all.
my thought is, if he gets deported, what is the likelihood he can come back even on a fiance visa?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I want to clarify. Thanks for joining live on here because he's not going to get deported unless he signs something that says, I want to go back home, basically, like rapid deportation, essentially, is what we call it. Um, but he has to ask for a court date. Okay. She dropped off on accident, I think. Unless she didn't like what I was saying. Okay. Let's see. Now let's try to re-invite her. Thank you for the thank you for the question, guys. I just bought myself like 6 more minutes with my team member. They're like banging on my door, trying to say, let's go have a meeting. So go ahead and click the plus sign just in case I have to hop off soon. Okay, seems like she's busy. So let me get. Well, anyway, if anyone needs to contact us, I usually have the information above, but it didn't work out this time. So click the link in the bio. All the info is there. Let's see here. Alicia, what's going on? I think you asked a question about a family member, right? The other day.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes. So my friend in Ohio, right?
Hmm.
That I told you got a green card like me.
Your friend, yeah. What happened to
So
your friend?
yes. Her husband went ahead and filed. She just got her social in the mail yesterday, and her husband went ahead and filed taxes without her, and he filed as single. In a case like that, what could she do?
That's the one that was like in Ohio or something. They're married. So, um, yeah, I would amend those taxes, especially if they've been married for in last year, right? She just got
Yeah.
proof of green card, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I gotta show. Especially, does she have to do the remove conditions in the future?
Yeah. She got to remove conditions right me soon in the
Yeah, so I
future.
recommend you have to have check mark married file jointly or married file separately. So it should not be head of household, should not be single. So
Yeah, he did
sometime
it behind her back, and she didn't know after. he came and told her about it.
And why do
So
you think he did that behind her back without her knowing?
she said it's because he worried about the amount of money he gonna get back off his tax return. He's saying that he gonna get less if he file jointly with her. So
Well, it depends how she got paid, but did she get paid, cash or through like a W 2, But I mean, that's where you could do married files separately, like two different tax returns, but you still have to show married. So I was just joking, but like I was thinking maybe he doesn't want her to know how much he gets. But I don't know. That's problematic
yeah,
for the rest of the case, for the next case, remove conditions. So, anyways, hope that helps.
yeah. And
Uh,
then another question.
okay.
When she filed, right?
Hmm.
When she filed before, she said she wasn't working, right? But
Okay.
she works at a beauty supply store where she get paid off the books. Um, do you think now that she got her social and her green card, she should obtain a W-2 from the lady at the yes, beauty supply store? And
Uh huh.
how will she explain that if they ask her, since she filed when she filed before she said she wasn't working, but now she gotta get a W-2 because she have her social now from
Uh huh.
the lady she working with off the books. So she's wondering like, oh, if they ask her about it now, what would be her response? Because before she said
Who
she
asked
wasn't
her?
working.
USCIS
If they ask her about it,
in the
yeah,
future?
USI
I
in the future.
I don't think they go backtrack that way, but why would she get a W 2 for 2025? You talking about for last year? It's too late for that. I think it's too
Mm-hmm.
late. The deadline already passed to get that W 2. I'm pretty sure. So she would need to ask an accountant. Um, you can't work backwards that way. It's I think difficult to do. You know what I mean? If she didn't have a social back then just start like today, new, like moving forward, get a W 2. But some companies don't like to pay payroll tax, so it's either W 2 or 1099. And it's not really the employer's choosing; it's more about the legal reasons. One is 1099 as a contractor, who has more flexibility, not like set timing of when to work. So it just depends. I think just moving forward, she needs to get one of those, 1099 or W 2. So I hope that
Okay.
helps. Okay,
Okay.
you're so
So she
nice.
should
You asked.
they should
Mhm.
amend the taxes, right? He has to do that,
Well, they
and both
both
of
have
them
to do
file
it,
jointly.
but yeah.
Oh, the both of them have to go.
Well, I mean, do they have a bookkeeper, accountant? I don't know who they talk to, or TurboTax. I don't know.
He goes to his tax person,
Yeah, well,
but
okay.
yeah.
Alrighty. Good luck to your friend.
All right.
Thanks for
Thanks.
joining. See you. Bye bye.
Mhm.
Hope it's not snowing there anymore. Alrighty. Look, here's a so yeah, a success story. I kind of talked about it briefly earlier today. We helped someone get a bond for 2500 2500. Um, look, y'all gotta know this success story because I don't want y'all to give up. Okay, just like the previous lady earlier, she was thinking like he's gonna get deported. Uh. Just because they got you detained doesn't mean you're gonna give up, guys. Okay, don't let that fucking happen. Y'all work so hard in your life and earn income, get a new house, apartment, living space for your kiddos, for yourselves. You guys have plans. You guys have plans to travel, even if it's in the United States, go to national park. I don't know, go fishing together. I don't like fishing, but to each their own. Okay. So I'm not that patient. I'm not patient with golf. Whatever you want to do, you all got things to do. If you don't know if your loved one or friend is eligible for relief, you need to contact our team or any other team that you can trust. And for the love of God, read the Google reviews, please. Just like you would, or like I would, to know which plumber can do the job properly. Okay? Yes, some might cost a little bit more than others. And if it costs too less, uh, it's kind of like getting the grade F of a law firm that might not reply to your emails in the timeliness that you would prefer. Okay? Welcome in, welcome in. You know what, guys? I am just happy in general because the Dallas Mavericks finally traded away Anthony Davis. I think that's his name. So if you're a basketball fan, I haven't watched the Dallas Mavericks in a long time because they were dumb to trade Luca. So yeah, exactly, tumbleweeds. They're trying to break. Here's a couple of things they're trying to do. The government. They number one, a lot of the funding that ICE agency got is one to pay these bonuses to the ICE agent, but overall to somehow like create this animosity, this made up animosity of immigrants. Like I know plenty of conservative people. I don't know if they're MAGA because I don't pay attention to them in that spectrum, but um, it's like there was not an issue until like suddenly on Facebook or social media like there's animosity against immigrants. Okay, well, where the hell did that come from? It's all manufactured. It's been manufactured since George W. Bush, and then but the big funding, the big ugly bill from last summer passed so they could pay private prisons. So even the gentleman, the lady who was in here, Tara Rabbit, I think that was her name. Her fiance is in detention center. She made it sound like he wanted to give up. He wants to give up because he doesn't know what's the possibility. Okay, so if y'all know someone in detention center, please share the information to contact us or any law firm that you can trust. Okay, guys, do not give up. You might have a possibility because to finish off this, close the loop on this story, we were able to get a request bond. Actually had the bond hearing, got it for 2500, and then she was released within 24 hours. Okay, guys, don't give up. Do not give up. And that person, they actually connected with me through LinkedIn. Actually, I would not have known. Okay, Tin Claudia, welcome to Ask. I know a lot of people want to join live, so okay, guys, let's get Osman on. I mentioned Osman before. Eve is on deck. Hello, Osman. I think Osman busy, so I'm gonna mute the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Eve, what's going on?
Hey,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I have a good news. I am an asylee, and it took forever. It took 2 years for me to get my green card after I filed a mandamus. So that worked. So my husband, um, he was my he was part of my. I mean, he didn't gain asylum status through himself, but through me, right? And so before I got my green card, he got his he was scheduled for an interview. So the next day he got canceled for the interview. So after a month, I got my green card, and now his case has been stuck there. He hasn't received anything. So I don't know what should we do. Should we also file a mandamus for him? He's been waiting for 17 months. It's not
for asylum interview.
No, for the green card.
Green card.
He has his asylum already.
Okay.
The interview that he was scheduled for
yeah.
it was for his green card. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 months. Yeah, we would file a mandamus lawsuit for adjustment because of adjustment status delay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was checking online, and it said that they're taking 20 months to for that process. So I wasn't sure if we should file.
No, thanks for asking that, because I do want to clarify that even online if it says 20 months for that particular application, it doesn't actually mean you have to wait that long to file the lawsuit. every case is a little bit different.
Okay.
But some cases, yeah, we can actually file earlier, or some cases it just happens to meet the same time that it shows online. That was like, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
let's wait 20 months. But in this one, a little bit earlier is okay based on historical trend. So,
Okay.
how quick was yours? You filed at the same
Uh,
time, you said?
two, it's 2 years. So it took
Oh yeah,
2 years
yours
for me.
a while too. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but yeah, you can click the link in the bio for our information.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, they sent me an RFE and they never show in the system that they received it, even though I had proof that they received it. So it was stuck there for about a year
Mm.
after the RFE.
Mhm.
So I tried to communicate with them, and after nothing happened, my case was stuck. I just did the mandamus, and after a month, they just approved.
Mm. So you
Mhm.
didn't have the interview.
No, I did not. No.
Congratulations. And what year was this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Uh,
It was recently. I got it in January
oh, last month.
10th. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I would say go get a drink, but if you get a drink, then just drink at home and celebrate at home. All right, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
All right,
All right.
take care of
Thank
you.
you.
Bye
You too. Goodbye.
bye. Seriously, guys, if you're gonna go drink outdoors, um, like in the public, just get Uber, please. Uh, on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for your question. If the lawsuits are successful, would you consider them doing on a rolling basis? Absolutely. It just we're gonna see it play out and see what will happen. Eric, you're a Canadian citizen born in Iran. Your dad petitioned for you F2B in 2016. I went there to prove. Okay, that's a good. That's good at least. You had an interview in Montreal. Been on AP for 21 months. That sounds familiar. Did you ask me this before? Should you file? Because I think someone the other day asked me they were waiting like 40 years, something ridiculous. That guys, you do not, Eric, I'm talking to you. Do not let the U.S. government hold back your lives. Come on, guys. If I could, every time I hear about someone to left, just okay. It's too many times, guys. Y'all are not the only one. I wouldn't say the majority of cases are delayed, but um, a large number of cases, and it's ridiculous. And get this, think about this: the public government sector likely does not. And if you any of you work in a government agency, state level, local level, let me know. DM me. I'm curious. A private company like mine, we have key performance indicators because number one, you guys want your case filed, right? So that's one of our key performance indicators. How soon our clients' cases are filed, right? Um, the government doesn't have that. Why would they? Why would they need to feel urgent to do something on your case, to move your case along? They don't give a shit, right? So think about that. Okay, so no, you don't have to wait 24 months. Let's go. Okay, Eric. I mean, after 1 year is enough for us. I've certain situation be 6 months, but most of the time 1 year, 12 months. Okay, after 221G, after your interview. Osman, are you there? Or are you working? Um, Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's get light and then Tin Claudio. I know there's a lot of people want to join. I have to. Let me just click on all y'all. Oh my gosh, my team member's like, what the hell are you? Okay. Okay, Osman, you're on mute, by the way. You want to unmute yourself then? Ask me a question.
Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, Tin Claudio, how can I help you?
So, I received the notice of denial of, about my daughter's case,
Uh-huh.
and it said that I think it is a technical error because it stated that
Mm-hmm.
my daughter's name should be on the principal immigrant on the form of 864 from joint sponsors.
Uh-huh. Okay. Um,
And on the letter said, if I believe that it is a technical error, should I file a motion for to reopen the case again?
the name is spelled differently. Is that what you mean?
No, because she isn't in the principal immigrant. I think I put my name on it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to refile then. That yeah, sounds like you put in the wrong box or something. The information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look. I mean, this is a very good example. If you want a law firm to help you get it done correctly, everything, not just that one question. Help you for the interview, prepare you in case. I mean, usually kids don't need to go to interview. So like we have a service level that's in the middle pro plan, where you don't. We still prepare you for the interview just in case, but it doesn't include interview representation because we don't expect that for kids. So I hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, dude, you don't need to do 290B based on what you're telling me. Okay.
So
So refile instead.
refile all of it. Okay.
Because what they do at 290B is you're basically telling them, I filed everything correctly. I gave you all the evidence. So please look at it again. Of course, you got to give legal reasoning, right? But you didn't file
Okay.
it correctly. So you just got to refile it completely. I know that's not. Some people think they want 290B, but it's actually not ideal. They don't have any processing time. They can go in a black hole for like 3 years. That's
I
even worse.
see.
So you gotta pay a little more to get it done the right way, I guess you could say, in terms of refiling. hmm
I see. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, look, the amount of time y'all stress yourselves out about this, you guys are wasting time. Some of you, not everyone. Some of you. Okay, so I want to help you not waste time and stress. I want to help you cool down temperature by sharing with you these scenarios. Okay, I hope that because I'm sharing these scenarios when you contact immigration law attorney, that would help you know, hey, Green Card Guys Law Group knows their shit. Okay, we have certain workflows to get it done in a timely manner. Okay, because yeah, you might be going to the yellowpages.com, or I don't know how googling, and you're wondering, I wonder if that law firm knows what they're doing. Yeah, I can see some Google reviews, but look, that's why I go live. Make sure you know the situation to number one, prevent a problem if you can, or just know when to contact an attorney. Okay, let's see. Next question. Osman, you ready now? You gotta unmute if you're ready. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep on clicking other people's names. Light, Charbonne, Octave. You case denied. You refile. You did an appeal. Still, you did both. Refiled and appealed. Okay, letter M. I don't know why. I'm clicking y'all's names and it's not working sometimes.
Hello.
Hello, M.
So I have a question, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm a green card holder. I obtained my green card in April
Uh-huh.
2025. I came in with an immigrant visa and all that. So I don't know if it is advisable for me to like travel back to my home country to visit because I'm about to go for basic training for the military.
Mm.
But before I go, I want to like go visit, and when I get back, I go for the basic training. So I don't know if it is safe right now for me to go.
Because your non-immigrant visa is about to expire?
No, I have my green card.
Oh, you have your green card. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it safe to travel? That sounds like your
Yeah,
question, really.
yeah.
I mean, as long as you don't have any crimes, yeah, and you're
No.
not being a resident, a card holder, resident status holder, is an
Yeah.
exception to the travel ban. If that's also a concern too.
That's exactly my concern because
Mhm.
I'm about to go for my basic training for the Air
Yeah,
Force, but I don't want like me
yeah,
traveling outside being
yeah. Just
an
double
issue.
check. This is TikTok, right? So like, I know what it says, but if it makes you feel better, I recommend you to check on the presidential proclamation to check the exception shows
Okay,
resident holder. It should say that. That's when last time I saw it. Okay.
okay.
All righty. Good luck to you,
Thank you.
and thank you for your future service. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, light.
Hey man, thank
Thanks.
you for having me.
Sure
Thank you
thing.
so much.
How can I help you?
All right. I had an interview for my green card last year in July,
Uh
and
huh.
the next day they canceled the interview. So
Oh man.
they say due to like unforeseen consequences. And then since then, I never received any document from USS, anything from USS. So I'm still waiting about that. So I wanted to know what's really going on.
When did you file your case? Which month and year?
Last year, like 2024, something like that.
Oh wow. It is for. I'm sorry. Is this adjustment of status?
Yes,
Marriage?
yes, sir.
2024. Are you able to share which city or state?
State.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, that's a long time. What month in 2024 did you file it?
I think it's November.
Okay, a year and 2 months, 3 months maybe. Okay, so yeah, once it gets to 18 months, then we would file a mandamus lawsuit. Okay, to
Okay.
get that interview scheduled for you. Now, before we say let's go to file a lawsuit, we do a courtesy review to
Mhm.
review anything that you filed. Okay, your evidence, your forms, to make sure it's all good to go, and to help you to some extent to prepare the excuse me, updated evidence.
Okay.
Because when we sue, usually we get the response for the interview date like within 1 to 3 months. So it can be quicker than y'all actually expect, have that expectation. So we want to prevent like a late scramble for evidence. So hopefully it helps a little bit about our services and that.
Yeah.
Um, 2024 you said, so
Yeah,
yeah.
in November.
Hmm. Yeah, so you're right about there. You can go ahead and schedule a meeting. I forgot to tell y'all, we offer two different types of meeting. Obviously, one with the attorneys. We want to provide access to attorneys. That is
Okay.
comes with a three-digit fee. Let me see if I show it to you here. Another meeting is with there we go. With our That's with the attorneys. Okay, now
Okay.
if you just want to learn more, you can speak to a client care specialist. They're not attorneys, but they'll take care of you. They'll answer your questions. I train them like they're attorneys, even though they're not. But during the live show, it costs this much. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So click the link in the bio. It should take you there. First box
All
or
right.
second
Gotcha.
box.
Thank you so much,
All
man.
right. You're welcome. Take care. Mhm. All right. I think I'm disconnecting the right person. And Humera, what's going on? Hi, Humera. Soa, what's going on? SOA. Maybe I walked away from the phone. Paula AJ. My stomach is growling, so I gotta go soon. Man, most attorneys skip lunch. It's so bad for us. No, I can't hear you, Humera. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe something wrong with your mic. Daljit, your I-130 denied after no response under 204C. You have 30 days to appeal. What can you do? You need to contact us, Daljit. So that's what this is for. If y'all been denied, especially on a 204C, you need to contact us ASAP. 204C is marriage fraud. That's not good. Hi, Humera. I can hear your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. Or I can see your mouth moving. I don't know how to talk. Um, Bon, I'm looking at YouTube now. Bonji. That's a long name, isn't it? How much will if I call USCIS and ask about your 45? Look. I see you there, Humera, but I can't hear you still. Something wrong with your settings. Um, let's see. Pending since 2019. Bonji. You're tripping me up with your name. 2019 for what kind of 485 case? Is it a marriage case? Look, look. If your case, look, guys, any of these scenarios, whether you, if your attorney has not responded to you, look, if it's been a couple weeks, your attorney has not responded to you, come on, give us a chance. Give us a chance, okay? Let's talk. All right, let's get this done for you. 2019. That is, what year are we on now? 2026. Man, we're in the future. We don't have a self-driving car yet. Apparently, Tesla wants to focus on robots now. Um, but seriously, Banji, there is no expedite request for the 485 application. It's typically for the I-130 or the 765 or the 131. But really, that was, as far as I remember, that was expedite request was created because of the pandemic. We are not in the pandemic anymore. It's several years since then. So, and an expedite request has to have some factual reason why you want to expedite, not just because, hey, my case is taking a long time, because that's what a lawsuit's for. Okay, let's try Humera again. Okay, I think that worked.
Okay. Can you
All
hear
right,
me now?
yes, you're in.
Oh, wow. How are you?
I'm good. You doing okay? Relaxing
Yes,
a little bit?
yes, relaxing. It's Friday, so I don't have that much work today. I have a day correctly from home.
Oh,
That's
good
what
for
I do.
you. Okay,
Yeah, I work from home.
okay. What
Yeah.
ages?
So I have it from like 3 months to 12 years.
Wow, 12 years. Wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yes, yes,
You're a
yes.
very
I love
patient
it too.
person, I think.
I am. I'm
Because
doing
you're
this for
patient for your immigration case too, for your husband.
I am actually because I filed my case in back in 2023.
Yeah, that's right.
5 6 almost. So I just have a question that I sent my RFE
Hmm.
and by the FedEx, which is I received that email from the FedEx. It was delivered today, but then my deadline with them is February 17. So you think I'm gonna be able to hear something by then, or it takes longer time?
I don't, yeah, I mean, RFE responses doesn't mean it'll get back to you by the deadline because that deadline date was more for you.
It was for me.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take that long. I think you mailed it back a while ago, so yeah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't take that
Yeah,
long.
I
But
do. After that, I guess it was snow in the middle and all that
oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff because I'm in Virginia. So
hmm
that's why the FedEx mail, even though I sent it with the 2 days
hmm
mail, but they got it in almost like 10 days
oh my goodness, yeah.
for them to deliver. Yeah.
And sometimes on the My USS website, it will show um, res- response to RFE received. Sometimes it doesn't
Receipt.
say that. So
It doesn't. Oh, okay. But you don't
mm,
have any idea usually how long the RFE will take, like 2 months, 3 months, 6 months.
yeah, and I mean,
It's
because our experience most of the time it's quick, like 2 weeks,
okay.
3 weeks. I
Okay.
don't know why that when I speak with you or someone else, when you do your own case, I don't know why it's slower.
Or yeah.
I don't think there's a rhyme
Maybe.
or reason on
Maybe
that.
they listen to the attorneys faster.
I don't think we have I don't think we have a fast track. I wish, but I don't think so.
Don't the attorney usually send their, like, what is it called, G28 with
Hmm.
it? So they obviously they will know they have this person have
I
attorney.
don't think we have a priority line. No, I wish that
Oh,
was the
you know,
case. I don't think so. I
the
could be wrong.
G28 is not something that you usually the attorneys attach with their
Yeah, to show that we
clients.
represent
They should,
someone. Yes.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So they don't see that.
I don't know. I've never worked for USCS, so I can't assume. But
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking like, security line to go to the interview. We don't get like a separate line. In court, we don't have a security of court security of the court building. We don't have a separate line. That would be nice because that's really long.
That would be,
Okay.
yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Humira. Thanks for
That's
joining. Good luck to you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. So Humera has been following us on the Green Card Guys community for at least a year, I think. So I know I have a weird memory. I have a really weird memory. I can remember some of y'all's situation. Okay. So I'm happy to help y'all out, point you in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, Osman, you're here, but you gotta unmute yourself. Let me click it for you. There you are. What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good. You doing okay?
Very good. Very good. Good.
Good,
Thank
good.
you. So, my question is, thank you for responding to me first.
Sure.
Thank you for
I
your
know
time.
you're busy. Mm-hmm.
So, I got my interview in September 10
Uh-huh.
with the marriage. I said, but I still didn't get a response yet.
Mm-hmm. September 10th.
Yeah, September 10. Yeah.
What kind of like a receipt notice?
Yes, we didn't get nothing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say marriage case or what kind?
Yeah. Marriage case.
Oh,
yeah.
that's weird. And you have tracking number for FedEx or whatnot?
I mean, we don't have tracking numbers, so they call us. We did the interview with them.
Uh-huh.
So the lawyer tell us they still not responding them yet, but they said when I check her out, it's still saying pending.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, so you do have the receipt notice. You checked the pending. Okay.
Still said pending. Yeah.
September 2025 is when you filed it?
Yeah, September. Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's pretty early in a sense. I mean, September to now, February, it's only been like 3, 4, 5 months. I mean, the trend last year for marriage adjustment of status cases last year for us was about 2 to 5 months. But I don't.
2 to 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
what usually lawyers said.
Yeah,
Between
but
1 to 6 months, and you get
no.
to
No. That is not usually. That was the trend last year.
Last year, yeah.
But traditionally is about 12 months.
12 months.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. Time
Yeah.
flies.
But
been
it's
a
gonna
while
be
since
tough
that
lately. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So what we should do? You think we just wait? Just wait, right?
Do you have a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So what you could do is start preparing for like the interview. I mean,
So we already did.
okay.
Yeah,
All right,
we already
well then.
did. In 10 September, we did the interview.
I'm confused. So September was your interview with USCIS?
Yes, with my
Oh.
wife with the immigration. Yes, so I already did the interview
Oh,
in September.
maybe I'm a bad listener. When did you actually file the case?
The file a case was the case January, February
2025?
February 2025. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Now that changes things. So you already had an interview. So it's been a year. So that was already 12 months for you. Then I would say about 2 more months, we will file a mandamus lawsuit for you if you need that service. Which state are you in?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Louisiana? Okay. So yeah, we will work together with another attorney to file it. And if anyone's ever wondering, like, oh, attorneys need a certification from every court, right? So I don't have certification in every court, but we work together with another law firm, and then you might be wondering, like, why wouldn't you just hire them, right? Because most law firms, dear Lord, they're not good at customer service. We know how to explain it to clients, that's why I'm on TikTok or social media. So most lawyers just like to do the work. They don't like to talk to people. Imagine that. So yeah, about a couple more months. Have you heard about mandamus lawsuit?
No, I did not.
Okay, so if you go to since you're on TikTok, you go to the link in the bio. I think it's askjohnting.com. You scroll down, there's a complimentary guide for mandamus.
Yeah.
You're gonna receive an email for the guide. Okay, it's common answers and questions.
Okay.
All right, start there, and then you can schedule a meeting if you are interested.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks for your patience, Osman. Take care.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
Sorry, guys. I think my team is mad at me, so I gotta get back to other work. Okay, so I really appreciate y'all. Go ahead and click the plus sign to follow, subscribe, follow down below. Okay, and respective platform. Look, I hope you don't need our services. I know it's strange for me to say that. Some of you already filed your case. Some of you think you're like all the way close because your My USCIS app says expect a decision in 3 weeks. By the way, it's fake. They're liars. But at least jot down these scenarios when you might need to just take a screenshot, guys. Go ahead and do it. You never know. Because a lot of people ask me in a live show, like, when do I hire an attorney? I figure why not just write this down for you guys, okay? Yeah, so if you live Bonji, you asked if you could call. It's okay, you call from Texas to USCIS. So for us to take over to call USCIS for you, we need to have a legal service that you sign up for that allows us to do that, right? So because then we need to submit a G28, speak on your behalf, or three-way call you. Yeah, if you ever call USCIS 1-800-375-5283, um, there's certain words, certain magical words where they get through the bot, not and talk to a human. I know it's difficult, okay, but we can do that for you. That would be part of our service. Okay, 45 based on you got approved. Wow, well, congratulations to you. But you're still waiting on the 45. That's ridiculous. Wait, Bonji, you asked, do you have to be together with your divorced husband during interview based on VAWA? No, no. That wouldn't make sense. For VAWA, you don't actually have to get divorced yet when you file the application. Um, but in that situation, I highly encourage having a law firm to help you because then all the notices will go to a law firm, not your address where you live with your spouse. Okay. But no, you don't, you definitely don't want to tell your spouse about the interview. So that is already kind of suspect if you told your abuser spouse about your case. I mean, maybe that's okay with you guys, but that is kind of a concern. Um, all right, guys, I gotta hop off. It's been almost 90 minutes, and I got like 50 team members asking me questions. Okay, maybe not 50, like six. Okay, but I appreciate it. Go ahead and click the plus sign to follow. I will try my best to go live tonight. Okay, I couldn't go live last night. If I go live at night, it'll be probably 11 p.m. So go ahead and click the link in the bio if you want to schedule a meeting with us. If you are ready to take action, go ahead, click the link in the bio. All right, y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Peace. See something? Record.